Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our summer residence. Well, I'm saying that it's a summer residence, but it's not really a summer residence because right now we are up in a village called Landrove by the city of Viveiro in, well, the northernmost part of the province of Lugo in the region of Galicia. And up here it's actually one of the coldest places in Spain, especially during summer, which actually makes us really happy after the heat of the last few days, because up here the temperature goes to about 25 degrees during the day and it falls down to below 20 degrees during the night, which is very, very comfortable. Except if you're someone who likes to go to the beach, then it might be a little bit too cold for you. Well, this is our bedroom with the red wall that I've decided to make a few years ago. Well, I didn't make it myself, but I had made it when they rebuilt the whole house. More about that later. Back there in the corner we usually have a desk which also functions as an office desk if we needed it, or for the computer, something like that, and small balcony out there. It's very bright at the moment, that's why I had to lower the shades, but let me show you how it looks outside. Okay, now I lowered the brightness of the picture by increasing the aperture. Well, actually just lowering the amount of light that can enter the sensor, because I don't have any ND filters, I have to do it that way. I'm out here on the balcony, it's really bright. I mean, it's like 9:45 a.m. It's way too hot for this region in Spain. So before I show you how it looks outside, let me tell you that this house is a work in progress. It has been built more than 40 years ago, but it was just one floor back then. And that's where we would usually spend our summer times when we went to Spain, when we came to Spain a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago. The roof started to leak, so we had to fix the roof, and my parents decided, if we are already doing that they would also add another floor. That's why now we have 2 floors, but it is currently still a work in progress. I mean, my bedroom is pretty much done, but everything else still needs a lot of work. There are rooms to fill, and especially the lower floor still has corners that are obviously not finished. I will show you everything later, and also the outside still has a lot of work to do. But before I show you the inside, let me show you how it looks from the outside. So here we are, that was the house from outside. Well, this house specifically, where we are standing right now in this huge balcony that is at least 30 square meters. Let me get too much into the sun. Let me go the other way so that you can better see how huge it is. But still too much sun right now. I hope I'm not completely white. Anyways, this is the balcony, which is part of our house. Still, well, as you see, there's nothing here except one chair and a weird glass bottle. But we have already been talking what we want to do here. We are not really sure yet, but we might do like a closed room, half of the balcony, so that we can also spend time out here in the winter, and the other half would be, well, open for summery days if you want to sunbathe or something like that. Anyways, as you've seen, this is not the only house around here in this area. That house back there, that's actually my cousin's house. Well, my father has only one brother, no sisters, no other brothers, so there are like just 2 houses, 2 main houses in this area. One is ours, one is my cousin's now, because my uncle has another house further south, like 1.5 hours from here, I think. That one is also a work in progress, even more a work in progress, because they have done the roof, but on the upper floor there's still nothing done inside. They also don't have to rush it, because they had to rush it here because my parents wanted to move here. Well, they moved here right now. Since 1st of July they are officially residents here, but back there's no one moving in the next few years, so they don't have to rush it. Anyways, on the other side, another house that we've mainly used for eating. There's a kitchen in there on the right side. On the left side is a room that we actually never used. And behind that there's an eating room with a big table. Then further back there's, how do you call that? A shed. Let's get back inside and I'll show you the rest of the house. Sorry for the harsh lighting, but this right here, it has not really been used so far. Right now, Evelyn and I turned it into our little office. We took our desk tables from my room and my brother's room, and we put it here, so we have a nice view while working, and we also have more space to work, and also very important, routers right below us, so we have a better internet connection from here than from our rooms. And yes, that back there is the balcony that I was just in. On this side, this is our bedroom. And in here is our bathroom. I don't know if I can enter. Can I enter? Okay. My wife is doing women's stuff. Do you want to tell them about our bathroom?
Well, I think it's nice. You can see Daniel chose some Zen-inspired tiles, and we also have a rain shower. How is it called? One where the water rains on you from above, so that's nice.
Were you just doing the rain dance?
What?
Were you just doing the rain dance?
I was doing it like the day before yesterday.
But you were just dancing. Is that the rain dance?
Stupid.
And the mirror.
And the mirror. And we also have like...
Light, there's light, and it was light. So on the other side, that's actually, well, I won't show you much of it because it's not mine. But this back here is my brother's room. This is my brother's bathroom. So it's a bit different. But they also got this rain shower, however it's called. And their theme is not Zen, it's red. I don't know what kind of red, anyways. Actually, it looks a little bit empty back there. I don't know if something's missing. And this here is also not really used. I think it's supposed to be my father's office, although he never actually spends time here. But we have set up the printer. Well, his printer, it was our printer, now it's his. We've set it up here. Luckily, we have a printer because we do have to print out some documents, also copy some documents or scan other documents. Anyways, let's go down to the lower floor. And this is it. This is our lower floor. Nothing else to see here. Nah, just kidding. But actually, this is more my parents' area, so I won't show you much. On the left side is my parents' bedroom. Straight ahead, I actually don't know. It might be my grandmother's bedroom when we are not here. Here is an important corner. No, it's a little bit bright at the moment, but obviously the washing machine and the tumbler, we really need that. So let's see what we have this way. Welcome to the entrance to our building, actually. I always have to change the brightness because the lighting conditions are really annoying at the moment. Anyways, now we are in the lower floor. This has usually been the parking space for all the cars when we have many cars. One always went between the buildings. Another one would go in here. And if we have more people, we have people parking here and maybe there. Or even more people, we just park one behind the other. Back there is the entrance to the whole area lot, which belongs to us, to the Blancos, the Blanco family. Our current car, you've already seen that. Everything down here is still a work in progress. At the moment it looks like this, but this has been the same for many years. Now it's very uneven ground, a lot of holes and stuff like that. So we intend to change everything in the next few years. Well, my father intends, although we already discussed everything together. We will have like a terrace where the back door, that is, the back door of the building that comes right from the kitchen. I haven't shown you the kitchen yet, but anyways, from there we will put a terrace with some stairs, and then we will have 3 parking spaces here, so the cars don't have to park over there anymore. Then we will even out the ground. Let's go back past the fig tree. Actually, if you like figs, this huge fig tree, sadly we will remove it, I think. It's very big and very wide. It uses a lot of space and it's hard to control. It needs a lot of work. But right now you can get very good figs up here. And here we are between the shed and the eating room. Actually, this changed a lot. The shed was always here since I remember. And this building, where the white is, was actually built later. That was then used as a kitchen. That was where my grandmother usually cooked. And also this part over here that is still not painted, this was added even later, which is now the eating room. In the past it was actually open. You still had the eating room, but it was open around it. Now you can have even lunch or dinner outside in winter. Let me show you the shed because my father has put in a lot of work here. Let me say that 1 year ago in here was a big mess, a way bigger mess than it looks like at the moment. This is a chimney, obviously. Well, it's been cleaned by my father a lot. He also decided to hang all the stuff here so that it looks more rustic, however you call it. And especially this corner, I can tell it was a real mess here, everything lying around without any order. But now my father has sorted everything, hung everything here on the wall. everything in here. He even sorted the drawers, and he put in like symbols of what you can find in the drawers. Well, symbols, no, I mean like samples. And back this way, well, it's another storeroom. In the past, we would store potatoes back here. I remember a lot of potatoes in here because Galicians really love their potatoes, as do I actually. And 2 bicycles. But anyways, let's move on to the kitchen. I haven't shown it to you yet because my mother was busy in there, but now maybe I can show it to you. Yeah, so this is the kitchen. This has been obviously renewed during the building of the roof. I don't know what I really can say about the kitchen. It's a kitchen. You see, well, it's induction kitchen, so very modern. We've got the coffee machine that my parents have taken from Switzerland. We've got the fridge back here, normal fridge, an oven, a microwave, and nothing else very interesting to say because it's a kitchen. It's where the cooking magic happens. And on this side, this is the living room, where currently, as you see back there, everything is still empty because there's still work to do. Anyways, so a nice couch. Oh, the camera is falling down. Wait a sec, the camera not. The microphone was falling down. If you heard any weird noises, that's because of the microphone. Anyways, we've got the couch here and the TV. One of many TVs in this building. And back here, well, 2 more TVs that my father has brought in from Spain, from Switzerland, I mean. But they are not used yet because they actually are too big to fit into that spot back there. And there's still a lot to change because you see up here, there's still a lot of work to be done. This is still from the old building. And when we look this way, this is also not finished yet. But I think that they actually intend to completely remove this and do something different, bigger, more modern. Anyways, that's actually everything I have to show you about this building. That's such a weird way to say it, isn't it? That's because my English is really bad. But anyways, this is the house that we are living in until we leave for our next destination. And we will be back in Barcelona, where we will take a flight to somewhere. I'm not telling you where yet. Keep on watching the videos if you want to know. Yes, this video was more of a show-off. Well, show-off is the wrong word. This video I just wanted to show you the place where I live in, where my parents are from, where I really love to be. I also talked a lot. So let's leave it here. This is the house where Evelyn and I are living with my parents once again. And on the next video I will show you some of the natural wonders that we have around here that are very beautiful. Anyways, like and subscribe to see more of this awesome story that hasn't started yet.